Hey everybody, Austin back again with another Let's Play video. Today it's going to be Splatterhouse 3 for the Sega Genesis. Splatterhouse 3 was a game that I used to play a lot back in the 90s, and this video is sort of going to be a nostalgia overload for me, I think. And you know what? It was actually the first one in the entire series I played as well. I actually, with the Splatterhouse series, sort of worked my way back from Part 3. Whereas Part 3 is sort of seen as the black sheep of the family, or maybe not the whole family now that the 2010 remake has hit, and that's probably considered the black sheep of the family now, even though I thought that was still pretty cool. I originally started with Splatterhouse 3, and then went back to Part 2, and eventually the first one on the TurboGrafx 16. And you know what? Even though this one's considered probably the worst, quote-unquote, in the series, I still really enjoy this game. Always have, probably always will. I think it's got some cool graphical effects, like this spooky intro here, which has always been cool. And it's got some other cool traits as well, like multiple endings and stuff like that. And just generally decent beat-em-up gameplay. The gameplay gets a little repetitive, which you'll see as we play through this game, but I don't know, I still think it's a fun game, so I think it's a pretty solid Genesis game, maybe not the best in the series, but it's also, I don't know, I almost kind of like it the best in the series, like I shouldn't, but it's just because the game is so different from the first two Splatterhouse games, where those games, you pretty much just move left and right, old Kung Fu Master style, punched enemies and jump kicked and slid on the ground, and that's about it. That's the whole game. I mean, they were very shallow when you think about it, but Splatterhouse 3 has a little more meat to it. But on the same thing, a lot of people like the old Splatterhouse games because they were simple, and this makes it a little more complicated. I don't know. I'm just totally debating with myself right now, probably unnecessarily. So let's go ahead and get into options, figure out what the options are. It's been a while since I played this game. Oh yeah, you got the difficulty modes. We're going to leave it on normal mode, because I actually haven't played this game in years now. But Game Master is pretty tough if I recall correctly, but definitely a good challenge for people that like good challenges. So we've got normal, we've got the music test, we've got sound effects, voices. There's lots of voices in this game. Some of them which sound pretty good like that, actually. Some of them don't. But, one of the things about the Splatterhouse games is that they've always had really good sound. Especially the original arcade version. Just very eerie sound. And this game definitely follows suit there. Okay, so control, we get A to power up, B attacks, and C jump. So I know what power up is. Essentially what you can do in this game is collect these orbs, these blue orbs, and it'll fill your power meter. And at any time you can press A to use your power meter. I think it's any time. Either any time or when it's full, one of the two. And you'll basically morph into this mutated version of yourself that's yourself right there. I'm not actually playing, this is the demo. He'll actually change into another form altogether, and he'll be extremely powerful, so you're going to see me using that a lot in this game. So, okay, we're on stage 1, the mansion first floor. I don't even remember how long it takes to beat this game. I don't know if it's like a half an hour or if it's an hour. I think it depends on how quickly you roll through the game. And, okay. Pressing both attacks together. Wait a second. Am I playing the Japanese version and I don't even know it? Or am I playing like a European version or something? I'm playing this off my Everdrive, and I'm pretty sure in the US release, by pressing back and forward in attack, you do a constantly spinning roundhouse kick like that. But in this one, it looks like it's just one attack, just like that. Which a lot of people have said that the roundhouse kick was broken in this game, and you know, especially the one where you constantly spin back and forth. I can see that. Okay. So one of the things you can do in this game is when you've cleared all the enemies out, you can hit start for a breather, It's sort of like your pause screen, and it also pulls up a map. Okay, there's a couple interesting things about this map. For one, the X is where you need to be, and preferably before time runs out. If you get there and time runs out, something bad happens, the story arc changes, and that's where your multiple endings come into play that I've mentioned already. Something else to note is the yellow doors, they lead to other parts of the floor. For instance, I think the bottom right yellow door will lead me to that far bottom right room, which is sort of like a secret room with power-ups and stuff like that. The other upper sort of bottom-facing yellow door, that'll actually, I want to say, put me over to the other side of the map. So what we're going to do is actually go for these yellow doors first. But since you're on a time limit in this game, you really want to sort of map out a game plan, which is one of the things I actually like about the game. You know, you have different routes you can take in each level you get to, essentially, which is pretty cool. I like that. So now I can, okay, I know I can only go up or left, so I'm going to go up. You got some weapons like in the classics. I want to say classic. This is technically a classic now too. The older Splatterhouse games, and unfortunately the weapons aren't that powerful in this. But you know, they're pretty much free attacks. It doesn't hurt to use them. And on this first level, you probably want to use them the most because they're the most powerful in this level. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go right. And yep, this is the door we want. And I don't remember what that book does. I want to say it might even give me full power. Either that or it's an extra... I think it's an extra life, now that I think about it. Oh, I forgot I can grab enemies. There we go. That's the ultimate move in this game. Okay, yeah, the book definitely gives you extra lives. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, and it's going to put me back out where I was, which is good. So let's go up. Actually, I wanted to show you guys something. I believe in this room, it basically claws and blood falls out. And that actually scared the crap out of me back in the day when I first played this game. Because when I first played this game, I basically had the volume maxed on my TV. I was still... Oh, geez, I must have been like in middle school when I first played this game. And my parents were... at work still. I had gotten home from school. My buddy loaned me the cartridge of this game. And I came in this room, had it blaring, and just out of nowhere. And it actually made me jump. It was one of those few times in my personal history with playing video games that made me really jump like that. So, it looks like you can take your weapons from room to room. I don't remember being able to do that. Again, like I said, it's been a while since I played it, so... Alright, so basically what we want to do is get to that door, and it should teleport me over to the other side of the floor, which is a nice little trick to know on this level. Okay, this is life right here, which is good to know. Is this the American one? Because I'm not as strapped for time. Usually I'm really strapped for time and I'm just about to run out. I don't know. See, again, I'm just playing this on my Everdrive, and I don't remember if I downloaded the Japanese one or the American one. So, I'm pretty sure the Japanese one's is partially in Japanese, though. I think. I don't remember. So yeah, as you can see, that yellow door, that top yellow door, skipped us all the way across the map. Which, when you're running out of time, is really good to know, so... I'm gonna get hit, because it doesn't look like I can... Yeah. I can't hold enemies when I'm... when I have a weapon in my hand. And holding enemies is really good in this game when you are converted into your alternate form. Super Rick, as I'll call him for the rest of the video. Because Rick is the name of your main character, and we'll just call him Super Rick. Maybe he's not all that super. Masked Rick? No, Rick is always masked in this game. But I believe the lore goes that the mask lends him extra power, and that's what happens. I have no idea. I don't really care that much, but oh man. So as you can see, the action can get a little repetitive. You don't have a large arsenal of attacks, and that's where your roundhouse kick comes into play. And that's where your alternate form comes into play as well. You're going to see me using the alternate form probably more often as we get farther on into the game, because it's just so powerful. And I kind of want to save her for this boss. I mean, I'm still not doing that bad on health. I'm still over half my health bar. Blah, I can't even talk right now. It's so late. I still have over half my health bar left, so I should still be good there. So some of the visuals in this game are a little nasty. Like on this part, you've got chopped up human body parts and stuff like that. And back when I first played this game, I mean, that was pretty much... And this might have been why I really liked the game back in the day, and why a lot of kids my age as teenagers, you know, we were the Mortal Kombat generation. You know, blood and gore. We always thought it was cool back then, and, you know, it was great to see those horror game elements, or horror movie elements in our games. You know, now looking at it, it's kind of child's play when you think about it, but, you know, seeing this back in like 1993, 94... pretty crazy stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this attack because it's extremely, extremely powerful. As long as I don't die here. As long as I don't die here. I forgot about that attack. That's a good sort of, you know, last resort attack. Is just like doing your roundhouse kick. You press both B and C together, and, you know, those things will come out of his chest. And that's pretty powerful, too. So essentially what happens is... this is your house, your mansion. I guess you've become rich somehow, and you know, after the events of the first two Splatterhouse games, and you and your family live in this house. You're married to Jennifer, I believe, who was in the first two games, and then now you have a kid. I forgot his name. So essentially, what happens is your house is possessed or something like that. I don't remember the exact story. So in each level, you're trying to rush to the end to defeat the boss before they get to your family. So in this first level, it was you get to this boss first, otherwise the monster pretty much kills your wife. Literally, I think it just kills her outright, and then that's it. But now, since I've saved her, she's got this worm, and you know, she's infested with this worm. And you have to get to the end of this next level fast enough before the worm takes control of her and basically consumes her and kills her, pretty much. I think the third level is, I think you're trying to save your child. I don't remember. Again, it's been a while since I played this game, so that's basically the gist of the whole time element in this game. So... Alright, let's take a look at our map. Oh, boy. Let's go to this yellow door here in this next room over, see where that leads us. And as you can tell so far, occasionally it'll take you to sort of like these digitized cutscenes, basically giving you a status of, you know, where they are right now. So yeah, again, she's infested with this worm, and it starts to devour her. Ooh, creepy. Kind of is creepy, actually, when you think about it. I mean, few Genesis games had that level of creepiness. I mean, you know, as basic as the gameplay is, you know, it does have that sort of creepy element going for it, for sure. So... Alright, so yellow door was right here. Man, that was an extra life. I'm trying to see how easy it is to just grab on the enemies as they come back up. I hope it's always that easy. Okay, so that door put me over there. So I wonder where that other yellow door puts me. I'm just going to skip the other yellow door, to be honest with you. I'm just going... It doesn't really matter. We're going to go straight for the end. Let's go ahead and use my attack. The reason I like to use my special attack occasionally is when you use it and you beat a room, it depletes all of your power after the room is cleared. So if I have another jewel or, you know, power-up item on the playfield, I'm going to leave it there until I've drained all my power. That way I can get some back just like that in case I need to use it again on the next screen. Even just a tiny bit of power like this goes a long ways with killing these enemies. Like this attack right here is just absurdly powerful. Bam, just like that. Let's do it again. See, very powerful. But now I have two of these on the screen. So it's like I used a little bit and got a lot. So now I have more of my power meter than I did when I first came into that room. So... Enemies are like, that's not fair. Bam, take it. It's a video game. Who says it has to be fair? Half the time it's not fair against me, so... In most of the games I play that are really difficult, the odds are always against you in the arcade-style games I usually play. Oh, not this section. You got the hands. These are annoying. Very annoying. You want nuisance enemies, that's what these things are. Alright, so... Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, these guys start blocking. Oh, what a pain. But, just grab them. It always works. Ooh, that was bad. See, some of the enemy design is just creepy, though. Like, a hand comes out of, you know, that hole. It's just kind of creepy, you know? So this game definitely has that going for it. I mean, no doubt. Alright, so it looks like we're going to get to the end with no problem. And one of the versions of the game is more difficult on time, or is more it's not as nice to you about time. Jeez, I can't even talk right now. I'm just so tired. Pulled a 12-hour shift again today, and doing a Let's Play late at night, like 2 a.m. Good time to be playing this game, though. Late at night. It's the only way to play Splatterhouse, guys. In the dark, late at night. Although I'm not playing in the dark. But still late at night, so... But, yeah, different regions of the game were definitely more strict on the amount of time you had to get through, you know, each map. And this just seems to be very lenient. Like, very lenient on time. I want to go ahead and switch over again, kill these guys quickly. I mean, we're playing on the normal difficulty mode, too. It's not like I put it on easy or anything like that, as far as I'm aware. I mean, this right here is pretty much the best attack in the game. Look, killing those guys in one hit. And I believe, yeah, this is the boss. So if I keep this up, it looks like if I beat this game, we're gonna pretty much get the best ending. Simple as that. Take that. Actually, I probably should have saved this for the second form. Give me one more, thank you. Because it's really, really good damage. Yeah, it's already on the second form. Well, okay. I'll take it. That's it. Really crazy graphic design when you think about it. I mean, for the time period, it's just bloody and it's kind of creepy. And the boar worm has stopped feasting on Jennifer's flesh. I mean, that's kind of creepy too. So, you know, they definitely got it right there. That's for sure. In the first two Splatterhouse games didn't really have that element going for it, like the mid-level story sequences with, you know, they had their own level of creep throughout the games, which were cool, you know. But this definitely takes it to a different level, that's for sure. Okay, so yeah, it's his son on this one. I don't remember if there were 5 or 6 stages in this game. Because we're on stage 3 already. Almost a half an hour into it, though, so it's taking some time. Okay, this is where the enemies start becoming a little more annoying. But I'm killing them pretty quickly, so I mean, this has got to be... definitely whichever version of this game is the easiest, because this is... I mean, the last time I played this game, I remembered it being harder. But I played the version that was included on the 2010 Splatterhouse for the Xbox 360. Let's jump kick them. Jump kicking seems like a pretty good last resort. Not the most powerful attack, but hey, you know, you don't really have that many attacks in the game, so any attack is an attack, as long as you knock the enemies down. Because, you know, a lot of enemies in this game have a long reach, which can be very troublesome. Yeah, this is where enemies start taking a lot more hits to take down. Jeez, that guy took a lot of hits to take down. Okay, so this almost looks like a very similar design to the first map. So, but man. Yeah, look, the doors are in the same spot on this one as they are in the first level. Yeah, it's definitely an alteration. It's even got some small rooms in the same spot. That's interesting. I mean, the level's gonna look different in terms of like the environments you're in, but the layout is just very close to that first level we were at. Let's go ahead and get a baseball bat. She doesn't swing like a baseball bat. That's one of the unfortunate things about this version of Splatterhouse is that it just... One of the most satisfying attacks in probably all of video gaming is the way Rick swings like baseball bats and like the machetes and the butcher's knife and things like that in the first two Splatterhouse games. He literally just winds up and attacks like he's got a baseball bat in his hands. And but this, he sort of just attacks it straight down in a slightly more mediocre manner. Let's go this way. Got a little bit of my power meter, which is good. I don't think these things really damage you in terms of hurting you, but it definitely slows you down. Looks like your headbutting does some good damage, so let's go ahead. Well, we've got... Ah, screw it. Let's just take the shortcut. Get this over as quickly as possible. Okay. Only one way to go here. I don't know how you could play when your house is pretty much being taken over by demons and monsters of various sorts. Okay, they're spitting out acid now of some kind. Let's see how quickly I can take them down, regardless. Oh, look at that. I will take it. I wasn't expecting him to fall that easily. Okay, working our way up. Man, these guys do some damage. Yeah, I definitely wish this game had a larger move set than it does. Like, you know, this game, when you look at it, the game came out after games like Streets of Rage 2 and, you know, Turtles in Time and the Hyperstone Heist, games like that. So it just kind of makes me wish it had a little more variety in the combat department. And that's probably the game's biggest flaw. I mean, everything else seems fine. I mean, even the enemies are kind of basic, but they can be pricks, to be honest with you. I mean, they have a long reach for the most part, and they deal damage, that's for sure. They're not always a cakewalk, especially as you progress farther into the game, they become more and more difficult. Like, look at that dude, he has huge reach. And if he hits me, I'm pretty much dead. Pretty much one more hit and I'm toast, so... trying to play it safe, but... could use some health. Ah, oh, man. Oh, man, what? He grabbed him. Now I have no use for... oh, shit, I'm still alive. I thought I died. That was definitely a close call. That is the sheer definition of close call. My health bar was completely empty. It's like in a fighting game when you get the opponent down all the way and they literally have nothing in their health bar. It's just that one last tiny tap will kill them, even if it's like block damage. David's not here. And this is almost kind of creepy too when you think about it. It's like, what the hell? Wow, that's it. That's a really powerful attack. Jeez, that's more powerful than I thought it was. That's a lot more powerful than I thought it was. Ugh. Alright, so I want to say we only have... it's got to be 2 more stages, and then I think we're done. It's not really a super long game. I mean, it kind of can be as long as you want it to be. Well, not as long as you want it to be, but, you know, there's a certain threshold of length you can have. Like, at a bare minimum, it might take you 45 minutes to an hour to complete. But if you want to just, like, wander around each stage endlessly and let the time run out and get the worst ending, you can. So you can go to every single room if you want to, of every single level, and have the game maybe take you 2 hours. So... and normally when I do these Let's Plays, I just sort of skip through the story, but I don't even think about that in this episode. And so, you know, I've let the story run itself out, you know, these last few stages, so I might as well just let it run out for the rest of the game. Which will definitely extend my Let's Play. But yeah. In the future, you can probably expect a Let's Play of Splatterhouse 2, as that's one I actually used to play a lot back in the day. After I, you know, played this game a lot and really enjoyed it, I went back and eventually found Part 2. And really, really enjoyed that game. I mean, so much so that when I was in late middle school and early high school, I was trying to build a website based around Splatterhouse. You know, back when making websites was still kind of a new thing. And so a couple of my friends here, actually, I think that still keep in touch with me on YouTube, remember that. So good times. I was a really big fan of Splatterhouse 2 back then. And Splatterhouse 2 is a tough game, though. It's, especially towards the end. Very tough. Man. The question is, where do we go? Let's just go to the left. We'll just keep taking the basic path. When the moon is covered by the black cloud, I will free the dark stone. Okay. And unleash its wrath. All the powers that have been taken from me will be returned. Let's rhyme like a song. I will rule the earth. Yeah. That guy looks like he can do some damage. Oh, man. So yeah, as you can tell, I mean, Splatterhouse 3, it can... Holy crap! That was like half my life. I mean, look at his mouth, though. I mean, it's pretty much massive. And these guys are taking a long time to take down now. I'm surprised there was only one enemy per room, though. I mean, look at that. That's... There's some power-ups over here somewhere or something. Yeah, I think that was health. Yeah, we've got these sort of dog-looking things. Doesn't appear that they take long to take down, though. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go, yep, left again. I love the echo, the purposefully echoey sound they put in everything in this game. Especially when your characters make noises. It's like... all echoey and reverbed. Wow, that's it. It's kind of a waste of my special power. Alright, so we're gonna go down. I wonder if there's a way to slide in this one, like the original Splatterhouse games. Definitely gets annoying when these guys can start blocking. Jeez. Talking about doing some damage. Oh, what the... Nothing even came out. Like... I know he was trying to attack, and I saw like the very first frame of his attack, and then that's it. That's how fast enemies can attack you in this. Like that, he barely did anything there, and literally like the first frame, there's no leeway. The second they start attacking, you're done. So. So I guess I should really be focusing on. Pinning these guys down and jump kicking a lot. The child, the key, I will free the stone, yeah! Let's rhyme some more. Oh, that was it? No more room for rhyming? What the hell, man? I feel gypped. I want my money back. Oh yeah, these things. I remember that. Yeah, pretty much every level in the game has a long hallway filled with nuisance enemies that don't really do much damage. It looks like these guys are actually doing damage, though. unlike those books and chairs on the previous level. Oh, these guys slide. Okay, it's definitely getting more challenging now. That's for sure. I'm trying to get in close to these guys before I start punching. Especially when they're sort of like one's slightly above the other one. That way I can hit both at the same time like I'm doing right now. Hope this one gives me some health. No. Let's actually go to the right and see if there are any power-ups or anything in this room. Because I have 5 minutes left. Yeah, some health. Perfect. And I think I just grabbed an extra life too. You want to check behind these dead enemies a lot of times because they usually hold power-ups. And I'm pretty sure I just got an extra life from it. Although I might have to kill these enemies again, or not. So we're at the boss again. Yeah, I remember this. Oh, jeez. He's destroying me. Alright, I'm switching. I mean, pretty much any boss in this game you can grab just like any other enemy. He's gonna change. Oh, yeah, that's right. I totally forgot about this dude. Get over here. I'm not scared of you. That is a pretty huge mouth, though. Ow. I would be scared if I was in person, though. Oh, come on, man. Come on, don't do that. Give me one more attack. Ah. Jeez, man. That was a waste of my power meter. Oh, look, you can jump kick backwards. Jeez, man. Yeah, like I said earlier, the second these guys start attacking, you're taking damage. So that's definitely what makes this game a little bit trickier than some other beat-em-ups out there. Is in a lot of beat-em-ups, a lot of times you have, you know, a few frame grace period where you can override the enemy's attacks. But in this one, apparently not. So, no grace period at all in this game. So, you have to play very carefully. But your limited arsenal in terms of attacking just... it makes it more challenging. So, in a way, not having that wide of a moveset actually kind of helps the game become more interesting later on because it's harder. You know, harder usually makes you, you know, keeping your toes more. But I don't know, I really wish the game still had a much larger moveset. So the Dark Stone, I think the level after this is the final one. Yeah, the next level I believe is the final one. So yeah, not a super long game when you think about it, but again, there is still a lot of content if you're into, you know, trying to explore every nook and cranny and things like that and see all the game has to offer. Yeah, that headbutt is nice. Oh man, this is definitely going to be a longer one. Let's go up. Look at that, you can't go up, even though there's a door there. I guess it's just a one-way door. Unless there's a door over here. No. Interesting. Yeah, there's a white... Oh, okay. Maybe that's like... Yeah, maybe those are one-way doors. Okay, because I can't go up. Alright. Oh, shoot. Man, I'm playing sloppy right now. I'm just getting tired. I am pretty tired right now. Oops. I didn't mean to do it like that, but okay. Ah! Okay. You really got to keep in mind in this game to not be punching enemies when you're really close to them, when there's two enemies on top of each other. Because the second you start trying to headbutt one, which will happen by accident, the other one's going to attack you and then kill you just like that. Which is going to make this actually kind of tense now because... if I have to continue, that means that I'm gonna have to do this whole stage over again, which I really don't want to go through this level twice. I don't remember how hard this boss is, though, so I mean... You know what, I'm gonna try to explore this stage and see if I can find an extra life lingering around somewhere. And I think that'll help me a lot. Jeez, these guys slide. That is pretty annoying. That's it. Alright, can't go left, so I'm gonna go up and then loop back around. Yeah, look at that, extra life. Now the trick is to not die, so I can actually utilize that extra life. Stay a little bit farther back so I don't start headbutting one. Which puts you in a really bad position when there's two enemies on top of each other. Alright, so yep, going left. What I'm going to do is go through this yellow door, see where it puts me. Ah. Damn sliding enemies. You're getting annoying. Best attack in the game. The strongest attack in the game. That goes to show how strong those guys are, though. They take a lot of hits. I like how they're giving me a lot of power orbs, though. That's good. You don't get many weapons. I'm gonna definitely take advantage of this. No, no, shoot. I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, so we need to go down. And then our yellow door is in this map right here. Oh, crap. These guys are vicious. I remember that. You can grab them, though. Just like that. Take advantage of the strongest attack in the game. While you've got the power. One more hit. One more. Thank you. Perfect timing. Let's see if there are any more. Yep, look at that, man. They're just throwing these things at me. I will take it. Alright, so let's go to the right. That's our yellow door. Let's see where it puts us. So we're here. I wonder where it's going to put me. Let's find out. Alright, good for you. He says with the stone he will rule. Okay, it looks like exploring is paying off because we've got... Almost paying off. Hold on. Let me kill these guys before I start talking. If you know me, I'll jinx myself. Extra life. So I'm up to 2 lives now, which is great. Question is, where am I? Okay, I had a feeling I was going to go up there. There's another yellow door. You know what? Screw it. Let's go through this yellow door, see where it takes us. That sucked. That sucked too. That sucked even more. I just realized these guys don't even have arms. They're like little chicks before like they grow their wings. That's kind of creepy. God, their slide attack is no fun. Give me some health. No health. Alright, hope this yellow door takes me somewhere good. Give me a weapon. Well, I guess that's not bad. Yeah, sort of a shortcut. Okay. Oh, great. Shortcut, but I don't lose my weapon. That's not that great. Probably gonna end up dying here. I guess I lost the weapon. That sucks. I really wanted that block. Alright, well, we're getting close to the boss. So to do this move, I don't think I actually told you how to do this move. And you press up and C when you've got the enemies being held. So again, pretty much the most powerful move in the game. Good. Look, another extra life. Yeah. The game's being nice to me now. It was tearing me apart there for a moment, but he gave me 3 extra lives on this stage. Looks like a good combination. Oh, maybe not. Another extra life. Look at that. It's like I just started brand new, fresh. Well, that's great. I don't think I'm going to have too much of a problem at this boss. I don't remember him being that difficult. And look at that. I still had pretty much 6 minutes left. Ooh, scary. Oh, man. Just need to get a few really strong attacks off of him. Ah, I'm not liking that, though. Alright, come on. Just need to grab me one more time, maybe. Or two. Or three. Whatever it takes, I'll do it. I'd rather grab the guy and do the suplex or whatever it's called on him, but, I mean, jump kicking is damage too. It's good damage when you're in this form, that's for sure. You can't... Oh, damn it. I was gonna say, you can't fool me. Got it. That might be it. Nope. I knew that was gonna happen. That was my dumb mistake. Jump. Whoa. Oh, hey, that's the head from the second game. There's this sort of phantom head you have to fight in like the sewers or something in Splatterhouse 2. I never even realized that. It's over. No, it's not. You think it's over, but... Yeah, so the mask was behind this all along. Apparently, partially, kind of, sort of, maybe. You know, in the new 2010 Splatterhouse game, because of this game, I thought the mask was bad in the 2010 Splatterhouse, but it doesn't turn out to be bad in the end. I mean, then again, maybe the 2010 Splatterhouse was intended to have a sequel and a follow-up, but it did so poorly in the market that we'll probably never see another Splatterhouse game again, unfortunately. And you know what? I actually liked the 2010 Splatterhouse game. You know, I got it when it came out. I beat it several times. Hard getting into, and to get a good idea of what the game's like, I would recommend watching the Happy Video Game Nerd review of the 2010 one. He puts the frustrations and the great things about the game into light very, very well. So, but let me focus on this boss fight instead of talking. Basically, pummeling the enemies like this is your best course of action on the final boss here. And especially when you're basically fighting the mask itself, because it can do some attacks that deal a lot of damage, like that homing mask attack. So you want to get up close and grab him just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And rinse and repeat, basically. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And there you have it, guys. We just completed Splatterhouse 3 for the Sega Genesis. Again, it's been a while since I played this game. I haven't played it since I played the Splatterhouse 3 included on the 2010 remake. which was 2010 when I last played that version of Splatterhouse 3. So, as of recording this, it's been a good 3.5 years since I've last played this game. So, I think I did okay going into it pretty rusty and having no practice whatsoever. So, and this is pretty much the good ending. Pretty much the good ending. Best ending, I think. There are multiple endings in the game. There are multiple endings in the game depending on how well you perform throughout the course of the game. And we've got the best ending here. So yeah, there you have it, guys. Splatterhouse Part 3. Interesting little deviation, you know, from the first two Splatterhouse games. You know, like I mentioned, I like this game. I still like it. I had fun playing through it for this Let's Play. And, you know, if you've never played it before, and you're a semi-fan, at least, of the old Splatterhouse games, I would recommend trying this out for yourself. Give it a try. Play it in a loud environment. That way, some of the more creepy elements of the game will definitely stand out more. And I think sort of complement the experience more, if you have the ability to. Or if you don't, put headphones in or something and crank the volume and play it that way. Playing it in a dark room is also cool too. And it's one of the few Genesis games where, you know, the setting you're in will sort of affect the experience. You know, there weren't that many quote-unquote, ooh, scary games from this time period. I mean, maybe there was Clock Tower on the Super Nintendo, which was legitimately creepy. Yeah. Pretty fun game. Yeah, like I said earlier on, I'll eventually probably do a Splatterhouse 2 Let's Play. Although that is one I'm going to have to practice at because it's difficult, and I haven't beaten that game in a very long time. As big a fan as I was of it back in the day, I haven't revisited Splatterhouse 2 really in recent years. I mean, I played it briefly on the 2010 Splatterhouse, but I don't remember getting that far in it. I remember going straight to Part 3 and just kind of running through Part 3. But it actually brings up a really good topic. If you don't have a Sega Genesis, or if you do and you don't want to shell out the money for this game, which all the Splatterhouse games on the Genesis can be expensive, both Parts 2 and 3, I want to say, are like $50 games now at least. They're not cheap, so you can actually get the 2010 Splatterhouse remake on either PS3 or Xbox 360. You can probably get that game for $5 or $10. Probably $10 brand new sealed still. And it has the first three Splatterhouse games on it. It has this one, it has the Genesis Part 2, and it has the original arcade version of the first Splatterhouse. So it has the ultimate version of the first Splatterhouse, and then it has Parts 2 and 3, which were Genesis exclusives, Genesis and Megadrive exclusives. So that's really the best way to play these games if you're on a budget, is grab that not that compilation, but grab the 2010 Splatterhouse. I think you might have to play a little bit of the 2010 version to unlock them, but I don't remember it taking long for me to unlock the first three Splatterhouse games. And actually what you can probably do is find a save file, an already complete save file online, transfer it to a USB stick, and then put that USB stick in your console and transfer that data to your system, and then that'll give you the save file. I'm pretty sure that that works these days. So yeah, if you don't want to shell out the money for this game or play it on a flash cart like I'm doing right now, definitely try to grab the modern Splatterhouse remake. It's super cheap. Actually, I liked that game too. You know, I like the whole Splatterhouse series, and yeah, cool stuff. But anyway, guys, as usual, I want to say thanks for watching. For those of you guys already subscribed to my channel, thanks for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And for anyone else, feel free to subscribe. I've got a lot of Let's Plays on the way, and a lot of Let's Plays I've already done. You can go check my playlists on my main channel, and browse through some of my old videos. And but yeah, anyway guys, that's it. Thanks again for watching. I will catch you guys soon, and until then, take care.